Dude, you're getting a Dell. Easy to buy, easy to own, easy.
So the reveal. Let's see what this is. Got a Core 2 Extreme inside. We've put it on its side. I mean, the size of it is just insane. Let's see if we can open this side panel. That's made out of metal. Weighs a ton. Ooh. Now that is interesting. It looks like those are SLI Quadro graphics. This is the SLI link here. There's a bracket holding it in. And look, full length thingy things. And why is this so? This bit H2 ceramic cooling system. What is that? That is insane. I've got 2 optical drives here. Got 2 drives there. I'm guessing they might be in RAID. We've got a 950 watt power supply. What is the model number? Just hidden. This is a beast. Got 4 sticks of RAM down there. What is this H2C ceramic cooling system? Got a little window here. Huge amount of dust here. I have not googled this or looked this up, so I have no idea. There's no labels on any of this stuff here. It's all just black. Look at this. Dual power connectors. This is some serious bit of kit. There's a fan here to blow air that way. It's mad. Is it like water cooled maybe? Water cooled system. H2 ceramic cooling system. Must be. H2O being water. I was going to power it up, and then I've noticed that here we have not a standard kettle lead connection. It's one of those huge big fatter ones. So I have hundreds of power cables. Well, not hundreds, but lots of power cables, but I do not have any of these. So I'm gonna have to order one of those before I can power it on. I've looked up the service tag on Dell's website, and it says that it's a Dell XPS 720, shipped in 2008. It had a 1-year warranty, and according to this article on PC Mag, it's a pre-overclock system with water cooling for the CPU, and potentially cost $7,000, yet only had a 1-year warranty. But yeah, it looks like it's, you know, a massively expensive gaming system, shipped overclocked, running potentially GeForce 8800 Ultra in SLI, with a custom X5 sound card, physical accelerator card maybe, kilowatt 1000 watt power supply, quad core QX6800 CPU, perhaps overclocked to that, but perhaps not. Haven't yet been able to switch it on.
2 days later.
Okay, so we have got the power cable arrived today, and we're going to see if this works when we connect up the power and see how much electricity it uses. We've got this meter over here. Let's try the power button. That's quite a lot of beeping. It's using 245 watts and nothing's on the screen. So I've just removed the memory and put it back in. It looks like it's got 4 1 gig sticks down there, and it hasn't yet displayed anything on the screen, but I'll try the different video ports. I have just disconnected these cables, plugged them back in and made sure that these are firmly in place, and let's switch it on again. And we've got something on the screen. So we'll look at the BIOS and see what the processor is. Okay, it is a Core 2 Extreme Q6850 at 3 GHz. Got 4 gig 800 MHz RAM. Let's have a look at the drives. There you can change the LED colours. They're white there and those are blue there. Looks like there's controls for front, upper, lower, rear panel, interior, H2C. Looks like it's got a water cooling system and we can change the intensity. Look, it's got different overclocking options. That's cool. This is one of the graphics cards that I've taken out because we're still not getting into Windows. Even trying to install Windows doesn't seem to be working very well. But this is a GTX 8800 GTX. I've removed the 2 graphics cards. They look like they could do with cleaning and thermal paste and things like that, and we've been able to boot into Windows, which you can see here. So I've tried this with a another graphics card. This whatever this is, this normally works on other systems, but it's not working with this. It will switch on. But I'm guessing there's maybe some kind of power supply problem because it didn't want to work with that. It didn't want to work with the graphics cards on their own. I've got another graphics card here that it didn't want to work with. Perhaps there's a problem with this power supply, which isn't good news because this is a 1000 watt power supply and it's probably very much specific to this Dell. It'd be difficult to just replace it with a generic power supply because Dell have all sorts of weird odd connectors. So don't know what to do with this at the moment. There's a spider trying to live in here, trying to escape. I've removed the massive water cooling system, which is this. It's got all sorts of stuff in there. Got a pump there, control board. Seems to have like 2 different things. That thing there, and then a radiator there, and a massive fan in the middle. But I'll replace this thermal paste and put it back down and reinstall it and see if that helps anything. Don't appear to be any problems with capacitors on the board, so yeah, who knows. One of these cards works in another PC, but one of them does not. I'm just going to test this and see how healthy it is. But yeah, I wasn't able to get any of the good graphics cards to work in the big XPS system. So I've replaced the CMOS battery in this PC and switched RAID on for the 2 drives that are in there. It's 2 500 gig drives, and I've run Crystal Disk Mark to see how quick they are. They're not very quick considering they're in a striped RAID array. This is booted into Windows 10 from a SSD drive. I'm just gonna, I don't know, see how it does. But I'll just leave it running for a bit and see if it's okay. Okay, one of the things I noticed when using one of the graphics cards that was powered by these things was that it seemed to get quite hot when I switched it on. And I've just measured the voltage across these, which as far as I'm aware is meant to be 12 volts, but every time I check it keeps increasing. So this is showing 14 volts, it was showing 13.4. As far as I'm aware it shouldn't be this high. Let's check this again. Yeah, come back down to 13.2. Who knows? It's got a fan in between the hard drive bays that go here and here. I've just removed this cage. There's 2 screws at the bottom and it slides up. And this is the power supply, and of course all of the cables are really short. They're just long enough to reach to where they're going, making this really far more awkward than it needs to be. This is the power supply at the moment, and it's got a motherboard connector there and then another one there. So yeah, this is going somewhat awkwardly. I've run Dell Diagnostics. One of the DVD drives has a problem, but everything else has passed. Obviously without the graphics cards in there, but it doesn't seem to be telling me anything useful in regards to voltages, and hardware monitor doesn't really tell me anything to do with voltages. Let's try hardware info. We go for sensors only. It's also got the latest BIOS from 2008. So that's the CPU, voltage, core temperatures, fine, memory. So here we've got weird voltage ratings, readings. 3.3 volts, so that's not valid because hardware info can't read it properly. Again, can't read this properly, can't read that properly. We've got a 4.96 voltage here, and we've got a 11.97 voltage for the 12 volt there, and for the PCI we've got 11.95 volts, which is very much different to the 14 we were getting earlier. So I've just tried this graphics card. So is it going to try and do a repair now? No. Oh, it made it. It's making it into Windows. That's strange. Okay, this card's working now. So we're getting 12 volts on the PCI power cables. In a non-overclocked state, it's using 285 watts in the BIOS. I'm just going to see what sort of speeds I can get. Just going to try 3.3 to start with. Using 313 watts. And it's booting into Windows. So earlier in the video I was sort of wondering what was wrong with it. It wouldn't accept powered graphics cards, but it seems to be now, so I guess I'm gonna just keep testing it, and I might try the working original graphics card. But let me know what you think. Do you know of any problems, common problems with these systems that I should be aware of? If you noticed anything that I might not have noticed, just let me know, because otherwise I'll end up making a video that just never ends. So I'm trying to end it here with a working system, and yeah, let me know what you want to see tested on it, or let me know what I should try on it. Okay, thanks, bye.